Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the penultimate round of the 2023 Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club IMSA Assetto Corsa Sports Car Championship. You are just 2 rounds left to go in the series. What a championship this has been. Now finally being at the penultimate round. Who's taking this one here today? We are live at the famous center of racing. This is the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We're not going around the oval. We are going around the road course. One of the most famous road courses in motorsport history, of course, hosting IndyCar, NASCAR, MotoGP, F1. So many amazing layouts and so much action out here today. Today, it is IMSA. It is GTEs, it is DPIs, and we are ready to go racing as the Halloween special. It is going to be an evening to night race, so as the drivers practice in the dark, we are 3 minutes away until qualifying to set the grid for 1 hour's worth of some spectacular racing. The crowd is packed out here at Indianapolis. Who is going to take this one here today? It all comes down to this. The points are getting close.
When you're on class, you can say what you think, and then you can...
So we are live here at Indianapolis as we get ready to go racing. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Some cars are passing us through here. Let's go watch some of the drivers on track, including the Porsche of the Jamaican, DeVille Park. Heads into turn 1, his fastest time being a 27.996. Popping over turn 1 through there. Who else do we have on track behind him? I think that's Martin Webster. Yes, it is in the Aston Martin. As he goes around turn 2, or turn 3 now, to turn 4. The drivers have a whole brand new penalty system, or I should say starting procedure, that we're going to be utilizing here today, which I cannot wait to share with you guys. Just give you a little bit of a sneak peek. Actually, I don't think it's up with us right now, but we are using the OSRW Race Admin app. If you know what it is, then you kind of understand it. But if not, it's a little bit difficult to explain. But we are going to see virtual safety cars. We're going to see a countdown, not from us, not from the race director anymore, but from the system in game. So it's going to be very cool to check out how the drivers fare with that. So gone are the days of me letting everyone know when the VSC is, but I think for this first event, we are going to walk everyone through slowly. As there you see the Aston Martin has so much more turning than the Porsche in the background as it goes off the track. Luca Andretti and his Sunset Outrun Porsche. Running P2, 125.5. Brandon Smith, one of the... Well, we do have a couple more drivers in the DPI class. Danny Nasir, Jaden Harrison. As we see, Jaden is in the server in that Young Knight Racing Cadillac. But in the Acura, this is Brandon Smith, looking to continue that podium streak he had back at VIR. I'm going to see what he does out here at IMS. 2 rounds to go. Next round, next week. Triple points on the line at Road Atlanta for the grand finale of this long IMSA championship. The longest we've had in CMRSC history. 12 rounds spanning the whole year. As we enter the end, 10 seconds remain. Let's join the Discord and let's listen to what the drivers have to say as we come into this penultimate round. Mic check?
Yep.
Thank you.
You're good.
All right, so as overtime hits, we look at the fastest times on board. Well, the times that are posted on board, Brandon Smith with a 23.3. Then we have Luca Andretti with a 125.5. Marlon Young, 125.9. Martin Webster, 127.9. DeVille Park, 127.9 as well. You see so many times there. Very close with each other. A lot of drivers running same pace. Tazio Bent, 129.9. Cole Bradbury still putting in his outlap there. Do you see another driver coming around the final corner? Who is that going to be as he slides it around corner exit? Check that out. Who was that, actually? That was DeVille. Okay, so DeVille Park just sliding out a corner exit on track. All right. So, with practice complete for the evening, now the server is going to reset into day for qualifying. And it should stay like that for the race until we get late nights. Let's speak with the drivers. All right, so qualifying coming up now. I'll advance the session. And, yeah. 6 minutes, single car qualifying. Also, make sure you guys have your setups ready to go. And then for the start procedure, it's going to be rolling start as well. And we're going to be utilizing OSRW, so hopefully you guys have that already set up. I'm going to advance the session now. Good luck. So without further ado...
I forgot to put on the OSRW admin.
Oh, yeah, sure, if you want to go put that on. If you guys need to check off OSRW, sure, you've installed it, and that's how you're able to join the server right now, but you need to make sure that it is on your screen. So in one of your apps that you see on your screen, whether it be your tire apps or your map or anything like that, OSRW needs to be up there as well. If you guys want to do that now, I'll wait. I want to advance the time. You guys have 35 seconds before qualifying.
Can't do it now because you can't go out to set it.
What do you mean?
You can't press the button to go out to get it set up.
No, you can.
Correct.
You could check it off in your app settings, in Content Manager.
Yeah, you would have
iPhone
to
apps.
exit.
Yeah, you can exit now if you want to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, qualifying is 6 minutes, and we're about to start qualifying. But if you want to go quickly, do that. But you need it because they will tell you when virtual safety cars are on the track and when we go green. So it's very important that you have it. So make sure it's checked off so you could drag that app individually onto your screen here. But with that, qualifying is underway. If you give it a moment, the track will get daytime in a second. I'm seeing it now load up for me if you guys want to wait a couple seconds before it does, and then you can head out on track. All right, so qualifying is underway. As we wait for the drivers to head out on track, who's going to be the first to bite? As we await. And as we do that, we're going to be taking a look at the live timing page. And we're going to be able to see everyone on their lap. All right, so with qualifying underway, there you see Brandon Smith, Cole Bradbury, Martin Webster, Marlon Young all out on track first to set their laps for this race here. Qualifying underway, ladies and gentlemen. Just going to quickly do some checks on our side here as we watch qualifying. We're not going to be seeing them on the track right now, but we're going to be seeing them for the race, so don't go anywhere. But this might be your last time to get yourself something to eat, get yourself something to drink, sit back and enjoy the action. Indianapolis is always a place we love to go to for some action-packed racing, of course, with the Indy 500 and last year's Indianapolis road course race in the Indy cars for that same championship. We've been to the Indy 500 twice. Of course, this year's Indy 500 ending off in a very close finish. Love that race. And now with all the drivers on the track. If you're just joining into the server now, you got 4 minutes remaining. 4 minutes for qualifying. So nothing to say much here.
Race admin deactivated.
Other than waiting for the drivers to finish up their last couple of laps here. Time is going by very quickly as Brandon Smith coming around the last couple of corners. This is going to be the first lap that we're going to be seeing on the board from Brandon as he is about to come across the line now. Here we go. Time to beat is a 1:26.1 for the DPIs. Followed by Cole Bradbury's 1:27.2. Who else do we have? We have Martin Webster with a 1:48.5. Oh, Marlon Young has gone faster than the DPI time. Very interesting. It's a 1:26.1. 1:41. It gets a 1:97. Marlon has gone provisional pole over the DPI cars. That is amazing. We're going to see what Jaden Harrison can do if he can top that time. He is on track. That's for sure. And there we see some other times. 1:34 from Martin Webster, MW. And we're going to see the last couple of drivers come across the line in a moment. And Brandon Smith has gone faster, but it is Jaden Harrison with an 18.5 provisional pole for him. I expected a DPI car to at least get that. And gladly we do. So it's Jaden Harrison on pole, followed by Brandon Smith, Marlon Young. Oh, as Martin Webster has taken out Cole Bradbury there. It's an Aston Martin X-Play 1-2 on the grid with a minute to go.
Race admin deactivated. Race admin deactivated.
We're just doing our final touches up here on our side, so ignore the race admin deactivated text-to-speech thing. You're gonna see how that plays out in the race. But as the last couple of drivers come around, DeVille Park with a 1:28.1. He has one more lap to do it. 30 seconds to go. Brandon Smith is gonna be the only other driver to get one extra. Oh, I say that he goes off the track. 20 seconds. He's just about able to get around though and start one more flying lap. 15 seconds, yeah. I don't know about the other two drivers, Andretta and Bradbury. I'm not too sure if they're going to get a lap in. As they're racing across the line, doesn't look like it. Bradbury, that timer's up. He's going to be the first driver to come across the line. And we don't see any improvements from him. 1:26.9. Andretta calls it quits in qualifying here. No improvement. In fact, no lap time from Cole. X-Play 1 and 2. It's a 1:25.7 from Marlon Young. It's a 1:26.1 from Martin Webster. Danny Nasir joining into the session very late. He's going to miss qualifying, unfortunately. But that is our qualifying complete. DeVille Parks, Brandon Smith, 2 drivers left to go, actually, I should say. And we're going to watch DP now across the line. I'm going to see what he does. Across it, any improvements from that P6 time? No, it is not. And that should be his qualifying complete. And who else do we have left? Brandon Smith, last driver, as he's coming around the final 2 corners of the track. We're going to see what he does as he comes across the line now. Around the final corner, there he goes. Yellow sectors around and no improvement. It's a 1:24.7 from him in that final lap. And that is going to be his qualifying complete as DeVille Park takes that car into pits. That is qualifying. Let's go congratulate, I guess, our top 2 and top 3 of this one. All right, so congratulations to your top 3 in the GTE class. It is Cole Bradbury, DeVille Park, and Martin Webster, I think. Or is my... I might be wrong here. Apologies.
Webster, Marlon.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, Marlon Webster.
Marlon, sorry, my apologies. I rejoined the server. Marlon Young, Martin Webster, Cole Bradbury. That is your GTE class. Your DPIs. It is Jaden Harrison, Brandon Smith, and then Danny Nasir. And Danny, we're going to shuffle you up to the rear of those guys up there. So nice qualifying, guys. Close times up on the board. As we are now heading into the race session. That's going to be a rolling start. Make sure at this point you guys have your strategies all set up. Remember, mandatory tire change for this race. That goes for everyone. You must come into the pits once, change your tires. All right. Make sure, once again, OSRW Race Admin, that must be open somewhere on your screen. You're going to be seeing that during this formation lap here. And for the rolling starts, everyone is going to go by my command when I say green for both classes accordingly. Of course, we're going to separate those two. Once we get on to the banking, before the last couple of braking zones, then we're going to break up the order. So once we're exiting the road course... Ooh. I think I just got a vote to kick screen. Did anyone just get that, or was it just me?
Nope.
You just got
Didn't get it.
Oh, I just got kicked? Alright, no worries.
It told me he got kicked out.
That's a bit weird. I'm
Oh
loading
yeah,
back
I
in.
see it in chat.
How am I getting kicked out of all people?
Yeah.
I'm loading back in, no worries.
I think he might be the one person we can't kick out.
Only the server has the ability to just kick me out completely. Anyways, yeah, you guys should be on the grid now. Oh, and we do not have audio on our side. So yeah, once again, make sure you guys have all those setups ready to go and your pit strategies. And once again, rolling start. So 100 kilometers once we go off the line. In the meantime, guys, I'm going to quickly go on intermission. Not too sure what is going on our side here. Haven't seen that issue before where host gets kicked out momentarily, but all good. We're going to get audio back just a moment. All the drivers are still in the grid, ready to go racing. I think we should be good to go. Yes, we are. All right, thankfully. We are all good to go. Let's take a look at our drivers for the start of this one. So, Jaden Harrison, pole position for him in the DPI class. His only rival, Danny Nasir, but he needs to watch out for the second place man, Brandon Smith. He's gonna have a lot of trouble with him at the start of this one. Brandon Smith, P2. So Brandon Smith, P2 on the grid, followed by Danny Nasir, which he's gonna get shuffled up. Marlon Young, Martin Webster, X-Play front row, followed by Cole Bradbury, DeVille Park, Luca, and Tazio Ben. Interesting for Luca, the championship leader. Oh, I've been kicked out once again. So remember, formation lap, rolling start, guys. That is very interesting. I've been kicked out a second time in the server. But as the rolling start commences...
I'm not seeing anything from the OSR.
Yeah, don't worry. It's because I just got kicked out again. You'll see
Danny
it.
Nasir is stuck on his Danny is stuck on the grid spot. I don't know.
Something is wrong. I gotta come out and go back in. Can you slow down? Do me a restart or something, please?
Yeah, I might have to do a restart for me as well.
Do a restart, yeah, because I'm stuck somewhere along the line. I gotta reboot.
Alright, check your setups.
Yeah, check your setups, guys. Apologies for that. I'm not too sure why I'm getting kicked out either.
I see how it works with the setups now. So it reset, right? It still showed on my pit stop strategy that I had however much fuel, my tire compound, my pressures. Now I clicked on the number 2 slot for pit stop, and everything went to stock. So it still shows you have your setup, but you have to click on something and then it'll change. That's weird.
Yeah, that is very weird. That shouldn't be the case.
Yeah, it just removed my pit stop strategy. There we go. Now it's back. What the hell?
All right, so apologies for that, everyone. Once again, just a bit of technical difficulties as we are on the grid here. Yeah, make sure you guys are pressing go in the steering wheel before you get teleported into the pits. And yeah, pit stop strategies as well if you want to quickly do that with your D-pad or your arrow keys.
Can you keep restarting for me, please?
Yeah, 48 seconds. What happened? Are you getting red screen?
I have to restart. I'm rebooting and I'm stuck. Just keep restarting for me
All right,
until you see me back in.
gotcha.
That's where the people getting kicked by the race admin or something.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
Well-
Raul, we can do a standing start since the DPIs are ahead.
No, we got Danny's behind. That's the issue.
He's in front of me.
Yeah, he didn't qualify, or else we could have.
Okay, we can start.
Well, one thing that was really weird, I don't know why I got kicked out twice by a checksum error. That one's funny to me.
Maybe you gotta check some.
I ain't gotta check nothing. You see, Jaden Harrison swinging his steering wheel left and right. These are
Once
elite
again, we need elevator music during the waiting period.
tire warming strategies. Of course, more elevator
I'm
music.
listening to Skillet.
I'm listening to Idle Engine.
Oh, that's my favorite one.
This is a real bang.
That's that one song that go burr.
I just hear that.
Yeah, the song
Corvette
I'm
V8.
Can you get in?
The song I'm listening to goes.
I'm listening to My Summer Car piston water pump failing. Yes.
Oh my god, that's so loud.
This is
I don't remember an elevator being that loud. Oh my goodness, that is so loud. But we got some elevator music.
Are we good to go? Are we doing another restart?
We're gonna do another restart.
You just paused and continued.
Oh, great. Time to check my strategy again.
But racing is gonna get underway. We did have a similar issue back at VIR, making sure we had some drivers into the session.
It's called Saving, son.
And there you see the eyes of Marlon Young, I think it is, yes. Don't think that looks like him entirely, but rocking a yellow helmet. Try to break into his car for a second here. That's the steering wheel there. Very, very detailed, as we see here. That's what Assetto Corsa is. Simulator, so it better be as accurate as possible. Beautiful mods here done by the
Why are you asking?
great modding community we have here in AC. Ferrari
Exactly.
up here.
He's talking to himself. He's telling himself, don't punt anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
In a livery that I still don't understand. Well, this is new.
How is it for everybody there?
Washed,
Or not?
yes. Sexy, yes. Bum issues, many.
Hang on, they're waiting on me. Hang on, Martin, I'm coming.
Cool. I think it would be nice if you dropped back a few positions, you know?
Yeah, right. Where the cars me are faster than me, I need all the jobs I've got.
Rocking the 275 Slush Racing team livery.
Oh.
275 here, Slush Racing team. Of course, Cole Bradbury. Sorry, not Cole Bradbury. Curtis
Are
Gregory.
we just waiting for Danny to join? Or?
Yeah. As soon as he gets in, then we can start.
Right.
I'm like 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes, right? Just got it quick.
If you're on your phone, make sure your microphone is muted. If you didn't get push to talk working. Yeah.
Yep. After.
Sing it with me, everyone.
I don't know what this tune is.
Me neither.
Really badly sung elevator music.
Whatever you do, please don't quit your day job.
Why don't we just start singing the American national anthem at this point?
Oh Lord, can you see?
I don't think that's how it goes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not Freebird.
Flashbacks.
Oh my. We couldn't afford the actual national anthem.
We just play Freebird instead.
Yeah.
That's the new national anthem.
Same thing.
Roll. I could sing it, but remember the last time I tried to sing that live?
The glass broke in my house.
Exactly.
I'll do one last restart, even though I see you loading in now, just to make sure you're good. Alright, last restart, I hope. And I think we should be good now.
Please work, please.
I think we could finally cue up the music now. As the crowd goes wild here at Indianapolis, because they now realize the delay of Invisible Rain has stopped.
You gotta restart me. My own didn't load. I just checked it.
Oh.
And I already on the grid, so you gotta do a restart.
You're rejoining in?
No, my pit strategy.
Oh, okay. Got you. Alright, pit stop strategy, just make sure it's set now. Alright, Danny, are you good to go?
I'll tell you in a second.
Says we're penalty initializing.
Yeah.
I want to say yes.
Good news, I see his car.
Yeah, I hope it moves this
Me
time.
too. Oh man, he's gone.
Process error.
He's
process
gone?
ready error. It says
Danny Nasir
real
trying to
penalty
join the
process.
race.
It's a real penalty error.
Yeah, that's a real penalty error. At this point, it's wasting time. You might
Process ready error.
Just try rejoining again. See what happens.
If this happens much longer, we're probably just gonna have to race.
Yep.
I agree.
Danny Nasir trying to join the game. Sweatygamer.mp4 plays.
Yeah, I'm saying some penalty error rejoin. What do I do? Just exit and come back in?
Yeah, try again.
Looks like he's in. I think.
I was driving good last night. What changed?
Nothing. Is Steam open in the background as well? Because I know you need. Sometimes that needs to be open as well separately, which is weird. This happens to
You
me.
can't start AC with Content Manager without Steam being open.
I'm gonna restart one more time. So, setups once more. Check those setups, guys.
Thank you for giving our arms a break, Rahul.
From qualifying?
From driving.
At this rate, we're gonna be 3 laps in my arms.
And Deville in the chat saying, "What is a kilometer?"
I had to wake up at 6.
Thanks for that.
Today.
JSRA, thank you for tuning in as well.
I've been up
Just
for
waiting for a
18
couple more
hours.
drivers. To make sure they're all good to go. We do not leave anyone behind as we see
Says
Danny in.
Danny's in.
Now, does he stay in? That's the question.
Yeah, let me try again.
RP
Click
initializing.
drive, click everything. Make sure you're good.
Yeah, hold on. Let's make sure my pit strategy is there, then I'll head right. Hang on, 1 second. 1, 2. Okay, looks like I'm on the grid.
Hallelujah.
Don't have any sound.
You don't have any sound. Alright, if you rejoin again, you'll have sound, because I had that too.
Okay, well then you gotta redo it.
Just go.
again.
If you don't make
50
it, I'll do it.
seconds.
You could do it in 50 seconds, but if you can't, I'll restart it.
Yeah,
Just add the
So relaxed.
just add the GTA casino heist lesser like 10 seconds for Danny in the background or something.
Oh, it is very intense. That's not my heartbeat. That is
Bank heist.
that is the heartbeat of
Pretty
this
much.
man up here,
Yes.
Jaden
That
Harrison,
game.
our favorite Jamaican, our
What game?
fastest
I don't know what you're
Jamaican out
talking
here.
about. I don't
He
even
is
know.
scared of the man who's trying to get in the server in that grid slot. Danny Nasir.
Oh,
Oh, I've seen another man disappear.
another guy just dipped.
Who that?
I don't know.
Reveal yourself.
Oh,
I'm not too
Cole.
sure.
That was Cole Bradley. Where's Cole? He was
What is
quiet.
this demon witchcraft?
Cole just left the Discord entirely. I mean, not the Discord, the voice chat.
Like this a real Halloween night though.
I guess it is. That is even more weird.
Cole has left the Discord.
If his game crashed, then sometimes Discord just gets
Bro, you
taken
gotta
with it.
restart for me again. I didn't get my thing loaded.
all right, yeah.
Something is wrong, Raul. I'm not getting song either. I loaded it again. I can drive without song. I'm
Did you
gonna
check to see if? Did you check to see if your sound level is up in AC?
Okay, now I get song. Now it works.
All right, good. Okay, so
Yeah, we-
make sure you get setups now. Setups. Make sure you guys got that. I just restarted it. I added Cole in the chat. I have no idea where he's disappeared off to.
I'm stuck in the pits. I can't get on the grid.
What?
Oh, he's offline.
I'm offline.
No.
No.
Cole is gone.
Cole is just like his PC died or something.
I reset one more time. Setups once again. I don't see Danny on the grid anymore. I see him at the key of the pits.
I see him in the pit.
He's in the pits.
Hang on. All my systems are gone. Let me load it back in. Okay, let me try loading onto the grid. Yeah, I start and I'm stuck in the.
If you're in the pits, we'll just start, and I think you should be fine.
Okay, I can
Yeah,
join
because
from
the rolling start.
Yeah, it's a rolling start.
I will see.
Yeah. Now with Cole, I have no idea what has happened to him. If he's just called it quits. I will say though, this was the longest time since we've gone racing.
Yep.
What was
Get
that?
on with it.
10 minutes? Yeah, we got to make sure we're all set up before that. But without further ado, with 1 minute, we could finally go racing. If I get checksummed again, I don't have to restart. It's just me. This PC loads instantly, so I'm fine. If you don't see the VSC stuff, it's controlled by me. But it's a rolling start if you don't see anything. All right. So after a couple thousand years of getting this one
40
ready to go
seconds.
racing, correct? This is the start. Rolling
Okay,
start.
I've been voted to be kicked from the race.
Bro,
Why?
Get off the grid.
No, it'll teleport me off the grid. Nothing is happening. Rejoin.
Why didn't we just park everything, restart the server or something?
We can't. Qualifying already happened.
Well, we'll just make a
Just join. Just
Join and
join.
drive around because we're gonna go do a rolling start anyway.
Yeah.
Rolling start. We'll just adjust the order.
Just rejoin. Rejoin. Rejoin.
I'm trying. It's coming.
Yeah. All right, rolling start. I think I just saw DeVille as well in the pit. So once again, if you miss the start, it's fine. You can go. But Danny Nasir having countless issues to back this up a little bit here.
Okay, go.
Click drive. You didn't click drive. That's why you got teleported to the pits. Yeah, DeVille, just shuffle back to where you were. Since you're good. All right.
Virtual safety car is deployed. 5, 4, 3.
Don't worry about this countdown.
2, 1.
Just to double check, you guys all see like VSC flashing lights?
Yeah, correct.
Yep.
Yes, we.
Oh, awesome. All right. So yeah, when VSCs come on, you're going to see that countdown being played. And then when you see that countdown, you're slowing down. But especially when that countdown is up.
Okay, I hit drive, but I'm still in the pits. I'm not on the grid.
But yeah, you're not going to be on the grid. You're going to be in the pits. The race started. Well, everyone's on the track.
Oh, well, you didn't tell me that.
Yes,
So
I
I gotta
did.
drive up and catch them up.
Yeah.
I can't see anything from the pits. Okay, I'm seeing it now. Okay, so tell them slow down. I'm coming.
Oh, everyone's slow. Don't worry. All right.
Okay, how much?
This guy guys gotta go
speed
more
is
slow.
going-
Yeah. Slow down that pace a little bit more. Oh, DeVille, warming up those tires. Sorry, not DeVille, Jaden.
Wait,
Jaden,
I'm
that's one
okay.
way to warm up those tires.
Why would it not take off the BSC? It's still flashing.
Yeah, it'll still say flashing for this rolling start. All right, Danny, you're catching up.
This is working surprisingly well.
I told you I was cooking.
No, I mean the tire warming.
That
But
too.
also the VSC.
I told you that was working too. All right, Danny, go past the GT cars. The DPS are right ahead. Let Danny go through the inside.
Inside? Going outside?
Inside. Let the green man go through.
Oh, we're
All right, that was taken off. So DPIs, get ready for the start. Here we go. Danny, just catch up. All right, so this command is for the DPIs, only the DPIs. And without further ado, after a couple years of getting this one underway, we get sounded off. Green flag. Here we go. Jaden, Brandon, Danny
Actually, you guys,
Nasir.
everyone pass. You guys can start in front. I'll start in the back.
As they go into one, it's Brandon Smith down onto the inside against Jaden Harrison. Jaden getting pushed offline. Jaden takes back the lead on the outside, though. Green flag. And the GTE cars are underway as well. Danny Nasir going around the outside of Brandon Smith as the GTEs head down into one. Marlon Young going very deep. Oh, he's going to go into the grass. Martin Webster contact with his teammate. He sent him off from first to last. Marlon Young is off the track. Damage for him. I don't know. It might have looked like a racing incident between both of the X-Plate drivers as they go through the chicane. And what a chaotic start. The X-Plate 1-2 dream is over.
Track for that?
I think he might have just went a little too wide over there. All right, Danny, your microphone was on, but I muted it in the server, so just keep that in mind. You won't be able to talk to anyone. But your mic is good. You don't got to worry about it. Luca Andretti going around the outside of DeVille now. Tries to pull a switchback. Can't get it done. Pulls it around the other side. Can he get it? But Danny Nasir. Oh, he's went too deep into the wall. The championship. He is the driver's. Oh, no. Easy on the gas. Easy on the gas. Don't hold it down. There you go. Those rear tires are going to be very hot under him. He gets back going, but the worst part is he is behind. And far behind. Danny Nasir's going to have a lot of work to do to get back up. Meanwhile, it's Martin Webster who leads us off. Followed by Luca Andretti. DeVille is right there.
stay back there, Luca.
And Martin
Don't you
Webster is threatening him. As Martin Webster is on the run out here. Where is that Porsche? There he is, creeping up. The red and black sunset outrun. Luca Andretti in that Porsche. It is a scary combo. Game volume low. I can adjust that. Thank you for that. Oh, a little bit deep. Andretti goes. Let me know if the audio levels are good, by the way. Thank you for the heads up. Martin Webster are coming across the line. We're going to see what the lap times are. The difference between the top two drivers. That's a 27-1 followed by a 26-8. Marlon Young getting past Tazio Bent. Marlon's got a lot of work to do, but luckily it's not many cars to get past. Danny Nassir is off once more. One thing he has to make sure is that the GTE cars don't catch up because Webster's coming up fast. Danny Nassir does have front damage. And a chaotic one indeed for the start of this race. It was only Marlon Young that spun, but it was the man who was in pole position. That's the issue. Started on pole, got the door shut by his teammate. And it's caused a bit of chaos here at the beginning. Luckily, everyone was able to roam scot-free. DeVille Park has a lot of work to do to catch up to Luca Andretti, who right now is looking at the rear of Martin Webster. Into the braking zone now. Very tricky section. You don't want to touch any of these curbs. Luca does have a good run, though. Out the final corner. Into the slipstream now. The Aston Martin is trying to hold on its own, but there you see that gap. 233, 225, 202, 1/10. Half a tenth as he goes around the long way. Does he get it? No. Martin Webster's going to have a hell of a defense to pull off. Luca Andretti, what does he do now? Swings to the outside. Oh, looks like Martin's gone very deep into the corner. Better exit from Luca. Hopping over the curbs. It's a dogfight between these two drivers. The Guyanese, Martin Webster, is holding on for dear life. As we can see, that gap with Jaden Harrison has pulled off his best impression of Max Verstappen as he is 20 seconds ahead. That's the fastest I've seen him get away from the competition. Danny Nassir has some work to do if he wants to catch up. He is the championship leader. Oh, and what a run from Luca Andretti as we say that now. He's on the inside. Martin Webster, he's got the inside for the next corner after this one. How much can he hold on? Luca's going to send it into the corner. It's way too deep. No grip coming from Luca Andretti. It's a dogfight, I say once more. Martin Webster lives for another day, but for 50 minutes can he hold on? Can Webster?
Highlight reel.
Can Webster hold off?
That's going on my Instagram, Luca.
For 50 more minutes? Oh, and Danny Nassir off at the same part of the track.
We'll see at the end of the race.
The GTE cars are catching up to Danny. Martin might have been distracted. He goes a little bit deep. Danny is having countless issues. More damage to the front of that car. And we're hearing it now. The front of Danny Nassir's car is 100% damaged in the front. Is he at the bottom right-hand side of your corner? Car damage for Danny. Front 100, rear 24.
Push your body, old man.
Danny has no front grip. Danny has a bit of damage on his car. He doesn't have much front end grip. So just keep that in mind. Martin Webster is kind of boxed in with a DPI car that's having a lot of damage on him. Luca is going to use this to an advantage. Martin's going to be distracted by the car ahead. He's going to have a full rear view mirror of Andretti as Luca swings over the outside this time. Oh, Martin Webster bullies him off. Nice stuff there. Great defending. Door-to-door action. Robin's racing after all in the world of GT. Martin Webster, what a defense from him. Now, 49 minutes left. Can he still hold on? What a dogfight this is. Oh, I keep saying that. I gotta stop. DeVille Park. He's gonna be very happy to see the drivers up ahead fighting, as it's going to allow him to catch up. Oh, and there you see Martin going off the track. Luke is gonna go to the inside. Oh, he's gonna shove it down the inside. Danny runs off the track. Luca can't get past Martin Webster. Does he get a better line? Oh, too much curb from Martin Webster. Luca's alongside him.
I see you.
Into the braking zone. How much do they go in side by side? Luke has to back off, tries to force it down to the inside, backs off once more. Webster holds on. This is where Luke is getting the better exit. There you go. Once more, he just launches out of there.
Entertaining.
Slingshots it.
Tiring at the same time.
Around the outside now to go onto the banking. Hard on the brakes now, down to second gear. Oh, sliding it! Oh, no! Webster loses out. Is it too much for those soft compounds? Oh, but Luca's gone wide. Luca Andretti going wide around the penultimate corner. Martin Webster's the slipstream, goes to the inside. Danny Nasir, is that Danny? Nasir goes by. Side by side into one. 3 wide into turn 1. That is amazing. Danny Nasir is fighting for his life. Meanwhile, Luca Andretti still finds a way. Tries to find a way past MW. Hopping over the curbs now. Between these two drivers here. Oh my god, what an amazing fight. This is turning out to be... Oh!
Virtual safety cars deployed.
And VSC is on after a crash between the DPI.
VSC?
4.
Yep, it's a VSC.
3, 2, 1.
So the 100 kilometers.
Hey, you should pit and fix that car.
Pits are open, guys. Pits are open. And no overtaking. Check this out. Jaden Harrison was on the verge.
Jaden had so I can catch him.
Just entering onto the bankings now. Just before the pit exit. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Pits are open, guys. Pits are open. Luca, you got a long way to go. The leader's actually behind you.
What?
Jaden was like 2 laps away from lapping all you guys. So you guys are up. You guys are able to go full speed now. Just no overtaking. Full speed with you guys. You don't have to go 100 kilometers. Don't worry about the 100 kilometers.
Oh, okay. I hope I don't.
You won't. If it says a penalty, I can clear it from my side.
Oh, perfect. All right.
So don't worry. But you guys remember, no overtaking. Don't overspeed it too much that you're racing to the car. Racing to the leader. Danny Nasir in pits. He's going to be repairing that car. Crucial repairs Danny needs. But luckily for him, he's going to be back in this one. We do hear some...
Somebody's mic is on.
Tazzy, I do hear your mic on. If you're able to mute it. Tazzy, you can overtake the leaders. Tazzy Obed, you can overtake the leader ahead of you and catch up.
I've got 800 speeding points. Is
don't worry about it. It's bad, but I can clear it.
I think it's good. It's points, right? Do they get added on the standings?
You know what? I haven't thought of that. Maybe.
There's a winner in terms of most points in the championship and in speeding points.
You are so getting your license revoked. All right, so the leaders are around turn 4. Danny, you can overtake the 2 cars ahead and catch up. You're a lap down. You can overtake, Danny. You can overtake. Don't worry about the 100 kilometers. That's only for the leaders when you catch up. Don't worry about the points either. If you do, when you do cross the line again, I think it'll tell you have like a drive-through penalty or something. Don't worry about it, guys. I can clear it. Just worry about getting back up to the leaders, and once you do, that 100 kilometers begins to apply to you.
Are you friends with the traffic chief?
Maybe.
Over 2,000 speeding points. We're rich.
Rich indeed.
I'm only at 726.
Noob.
Yeah, get on my level. 2,300, baby.
You gotta get those points up.
Can I get them from Google or
Hey,
Amazon?
all right, you guys are catching up to the leaders. You guys catching up to the leaders now, so slow down your pace. Slow down your pace, guys. Should be like 2 more laps under yellow. Just gonna drag this to the middle of our screen so it looks a lot better. There we go. How fancy. Let's quickly shove this all the way over here so we don't gotta worry about it. All right, so like the caution's still out. Just remember single file, guys. So the VSC is still on, even though we can't see it on our screen anymore, sadly. I think I just cleared it by accident for me. There we go, we'll just keep that on there for now. So our first caution here at Indianapolis coming from a 3-car collision between the leaders of the DPI, the GT class and the 3rd place man in the DPIs. Danny Nasir losing the rear end. And then getting collected by Martin Webster and then by Luca Andretta. So Danny's still with a couple more to catch up.
Very good restart.
There's a chance we could do it on this lap. Danny is getting close. All right, Danny, they're just up the road, so just keep that in mind. Remember, you're not going to be able to get any positions ahead of them, so you're going to have to start behind all of them.
Jaden, it's not the track is not an aircraft carrier, and you're not a F-18 or whatever.
All right, so we're going to go green on this lap. So the way we're going to go green this time, we're going to be seeing a countdown on your screen, where it's going to be like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, green flag, that's when you're going to see it. All done from the automated bot. If you do see penalties on your screen, it'll be cleared out like a couple seconds after. I do that all manually. So yeah, just get ready for the start. You guys are going to be tucked in together, so have fun with this restart. 40 minutes left. Here we go. As the drivers are coming around the last couple of corners, let's sound it off.
Get ready, going green. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Go, 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 go!
Green flag is out.
Hey, get that drive, crew.
It's gone
Yeah,
now.
me as well.
It's gone now.
Oh, thank you.
And here we go. It started now. Danny Nasir's gonna have to jump over the leaders. Oh, and contact is made. Danny runs off. Luckily, it's gonna get back on. A little bit of rear damage. The Porsche, whoever that was, did not brake in time. I think that might have been Luca or DeVille. I'm not too sure. Luckily, Danny had a miraculous slide and saves it. As they all go through the chicane now. Luca has checked it out the hotel. Marlon Young is ahead of Martin Webster from that restart. But Martin Webster is not done yet. Meanwhile, oh, it's Brandon Smith. He runs wide. Off the track, there he goes. Needs to rejoin safely, just about. Oh, he has to watch out very closely. So you see DeVille around the outside. Tries to turn in. Tazio's up in there too. For Danny Nasir, though, 6/10 from the leader. Around the outside, Brandon Smith has to be very smart when overtaking these guys. He does have the straights to do it, so he doesn't have to worry too much about the corners. A little bit deep, there goes Tazio. In the meanwhile, there you see Jaden Harrison. All right, make sure you don't weave too much there, Jaden. As he tries to break the slipstream as aggressive as he can, slows down his car in the process of doing so. Going into one now, Brandon still has Marlon Young to overtake. Just up ahead of him, and then it is Luca Andretta. Crucial to get past him now if he wants to get up to Danny Nasir. He's going to be fighting against the leader. This is Brandon's chance. Possibly he can get him on this straight. This is for position after all at this stage now. As they go into the brakes, it's Marlon Young who's still inches ahead. You don't see this often where a DPI is struggling to get past the GTE cars. Gets back on the power now. Can he get past? Puts it down to the inside. And this time it's a little more convincing. He gets the move done. And now civil war could slowly start to begin between Martin Webster and Marlon Young. Under a second, 7/10. Between second and third place in the GTE class. Luca Andretta is absolutely out of there, though. He's booked it. Trying to build a gap now. 4 seconds. And we are almost about to hit the halfway stage of this one here at Indy. And Marlon Young is going to want to get out of there as quick as possible. DeVille Park is up there as well. Tazio 6 seconds behind. Has a little bit of work to catch up. Oh, as Martin runs deep into the grass momentarily. It's going to help out DeVille. Get back in this one. 6 seconds between Danny and Jaden. DeVille now going into the braking zone as he chases down the two cars. A lot of curb from the Porsche. I can take it. Just about a lot of cars getting caught off. From those simple curves that you also get into T1. A 23.5 from Brandon. Brandon Smith, can he get the lunge? I don't think he can. All right, on the brakes, can't get it done. Gets around the outside. Luca communicating with him. Making Brandon's life a bit easier. Just about does. He's ahead now. Brandon Smith finally back
please.
into P3.
Thank you.
overall and in the DPI class, and he has about 10 seconds to get to the leaders. In the background, though, looks like DeVille...
dirty air.
DeVille lost a bit of time to Martin Webster. And, oh, that time is just going to get even worse. Goes for his best lawnmowing impression as he's off the track. Gets back on. Dirty tires. It's going to be a little bit slow around here. So he runs through a little bit of awkward lines. Webster is going to have a little bit of breathing space now to run with this one. 2 seconds to himself and Marlon Young. Both X-Play 2 and 3 sharing the podium with each other. The sun is just about setting here in this race. And you're going to see some night action as the full moon comes out very, very shortly. Don't go away, folks. This race is only getting more crazy. Marlon Young, though, P2. He is 4.3 seconds away from Luca Andretta. And looks like that gap is also coming down just about. And now it's just up to Marlon, who is going to be calm here. And we are hearing Cole Bradbury in the paddock pen saying, my PC crashed, I might join in VC after. So hopefully we can hear from him, but unfortunately unable to take the start of this race. It would have been awesome to see what that Ferrari could have done around here. It was one of the fastest cars in practice. But it is Jaden Harrison who leads us here, followed by Danny Nasir, Brandon Smith. But it's Jaden who's been so quick as he's trying to close up this championship gap between himself and Danny. Just to give you guys an update on these points, Danny Nasir is in the lead with 120 points, followed by Jaden with 102. However, as it stands now, he's going to gain up by only 1 point. The DPI class, the points go from 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, with Danny Nasir finishing P2, it's not going to help Jaden's case. Jaden definitely needs to hope that Danny Nasir can finish behind Brandon. And Jaden is going to need a really good finish at Road Atlanta, the final round of this championship. As he gets back onto the bank, and let's see what this time is on the medium tires. It's a 1:19.2. Here's the thing with the drivers here. Jaden Harrison and all the other drivers still need to make a mandatory pit stop, except for one person, Danny Nasir. Danny made that pit stop under the yellow. I'm surprised nobody took that opportunity to as we entered the halfway point in this race. Danny Nasir, if he can keep this car on the track, 15-second gap, I believe he'll be able to jump Jaden Harrison in the pits from the pit stops with this undercut. So it'll be very interesting to see how this race plays out towards the end. Oh! Hopefully that's not commentator's curse, but Danny Nasir hops the curb a little too violently. And he goes off the track and he's going to lose 18 seconds. He's going to lose that pit window that he has built up. This strategy is a masterclass that he's pit early. You can't throw it away now. Danny's going to have to make sure all 4 of those tires are on the track. He's on the soft compound, so they're going to deteriorate quickly. 45 minutes of racing on that soft compound tire. They're going to be so dead towards the end. It's going to be difficult for him to defend if he can take the lead from the pit stops. 20-second gap, though, as we look in the background. Martin Webster losing about 2 seconds. It's now down to 3 seconds, the difference between the X-Play drivers in P2 and P3. Marlon Young, on the other hand, losing about a second to Luca Andretta, who's ahead. 5.6 seconds ahead, in fact. But of course, we are going to see some strategy play out very soon. As Marlon Young crosses over the start-finish line with a 126.8. That last lap, I want to take a look at Luca Andretti. His last lap for Luca, 126.853. Marlon Young, 126.895. So interestingly, both drivers are running exactly the same pace. As Jaden Harrison, I'm getting a notification, has he... I think he has made contact with Tazio. Doesn't look like he's lost a step, though. 120. Might have lost 2 seconds, or a second that lap. Jaden's best lap being a 119.2, of course, being the fastest lap in this race. 28 minutes to go. Plus 1 extra lap. And there you see Dan in turn P2 with a 121.7. So a lot of work to do. Martin Webster that we're seeing currently on a personal best right now. As we watch him, 2 positive sectors. We're going to see what this time is compared to his teammate up ahead. If Webster is starting to close the gap. 3.5, it looks like it. We're going to see it as he comes around the final corner. 125.9 for the leader. 126.489. And a 126.1 coming from Martin Webster. That's his personal best, as we see at the top of our screens. Martin Webster is pushing it now. How much can he keep his pace? Both X-Play drivers are running the same strategy, soft compound tires. So tire management is going to be very important between these two cars. Oh! I hear somebody off! It's Marlon Young! Marlon Young is off! Into the chicane now! Marlon Young is going to lose the position to Martin Webster! Marlon's going to be upset with that! That's going to be a bit painful for him. As he was closing up slowly to Luca Andretti, running almost the same pace as him. And now we got ourselves a fight! Both X-Blade drivers in the same vicinity of each other in real life. They're just as close as they are on track in real life. In the X-Play Game Shop. Shout out to you guys. And again, if you're watching from there, is Martin Webster off the track!
Virtual safety car is deployed.
And VSC is on from that collision between the two.
Continue to catch up?
5.
Yes, you can.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Is that a restart or still?
This is a VSC. This is a VSC now.
Pits open?
Correct. Pits are open. And this is going to help Jaden Harrison. Danny Nasir could have had something going with this strategy, but with the yellow out now, it's going to allow the leaders to pit.
I'm surprised we have less drivers, but more VSCs than usual.
Tazio bent off the track there. VSC deployed for a second time in this race.
Where's the leader even? Like,
in the pits, but on the
ahead?
front straight.
Oh, okay.
Tazio, did he just teleport into pits? I'm not too sure as he was entering in. So, if you come into the pits and come out, there's a chance that it might say you need like a drive-through penalty or something. Once again, any penalties that you see coming from OSRW Race Admin, do not worry about it. It does not matter. Those can be cleared. Those are a little bit janky. Yes, they are. Pits are open. Danny in the pits once again. So if you've not caught up to the leaders, you can go full pace to catch up. Don't worry about the 100 kilometers. The 100 kilometers are only meant for when you're up to the leaders. What's up, 48K TJ? You are now joining us halfway through this race under our second VSC. You may notice we have some fancy new graphics that all the drivers can see at the top of your screen. So, pit lane is busy. As all the drivers are in. leaders are around turn 3. Leaders are around turn 3. If you haven't caught up, you can go full pace to catch up. Interesting. DeVille stays out.
I don't think it's changing my tires at all, but it gave me a 20-second penalty plus whatever else.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry. You're good. That can be cleared. But make sure you do have those tires all set. You can, like, set your tires from your D-pad, reverse out of your pit box, and come back in. And there you see the top 2 guys standing this year.
The stop and go I have.
Yeah, it'll be removed once the race starts. Sorry, once the restart. Yeah.
It's not changing my tires right now. I'm stopping the box.
Did you make sure your pit strategy was set? We reset the server many times.
Reverse and just set it.
Yeah. Just reverse out of your pit box, set it, and then come back in.
Wow, this thing is picky as hell.
Brandon Smith. Oh, what was that? Oh, oh my God. Jaden Harrison sounding like your local Honda Civic at 4 a.m. Oh my God, his engine does not like him. But you know what, that's one way to moderate the pace.
Pit. Here. Yeah, it's open. You can go.
Yeah, pits are open. And Brandon Smith back out on track, followed by Tazio. There you see Martin Webster. So drivers are around the final corner. Gonna go for one more lap. So next lap we will go green. Next lap.
It says for me stop and go 20 seconds.
Yeah, don't worry.
Laps.
Don't worry. It'll be cleared.
No, I know. I just don't get it. That it says 0 laps. I'm just.
Oh, I'm not too sure. Yeah, if it's given out by OSRW, just ignore it. The penalty system is very jinked on here. It's a very old app. But yeah, don't worry about the penalties.
I didn't do the penalty and it just cleared it automatically after crossing the line.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, that's how the FIA should do it in real life. Right?
Just say, hey, you got a penalty. Hey, you know what? Nah, whatever.
Pretty much.
All right, so leaders are coming around T1. All right, so once you catch up, we're going to proceed with the sacrificial unlapping ceremony. If anyone needs to be unlapped.
Can I be unlapped?
Yeah,
No.
Tazio.
Yeah, Tazio, you can overtake the cars ahead. So I do so in a safe manner, so let the Porsche go by.
I'm gonna stay on the right. I need to finish in.
All right, so we're gonna extend the VSC. As the lights are now coming down here at Indy, let's go look at the standings. So it is Jaden Harrison, followed by Danny Nasir. That is Luca Andretta, who's in P3 right now. Overall, and P1 in the GT standings. Marlon Young up next, followed by DeVille Park from the pit stops. Martin Webster's down there. Brandon Smith having issues in pit, now having to overtake everyone again. Can't catch a break. Tazio Bent being unlapped, currently in 8th position. What a race this has turned out to be. Second VSC for the day. As we are now at the final quarter.
500 points, all right.
New high score.
There's something rolling around between my legs.
Oh.
We don't need to know about that.
It's a kitty cat.
Now I have more questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's visiting me.
Now I have even more questions.
What?
Oh my god. Alright, so...
Apparently I'm a cat dad.
Now I have even more questions.
Yeah, I gave up a while ago.
Yeah.
So I think that is DeVille Park
I didn't
entering the
say,
pits.
you know,
There he
so
is.
I have to continue to train.
The names are Slim Shady and Grogu. Slim Shady sadly passed away, I think.
Alright.
Rest in peace. So Tazio still around? We should get the one to go this time around. Tazio is catching up. Just Tazio, the cars are at turn 1. Just keep that in mind. So you are catching up.
2 trailer park girls go around the outside.
I'm gonna get copyrighted. It's gonna be your fault. What was that, Devil?
The elevator music.
I couldn't change my tire because I picked stuff and it didn't change.
Do you have your pit stop strategy set?
Yeah, it was fit.
Try setting your tires again. Alright, did you get it done?
Yeah.
Alright,
I
cool.
changed it when I switched it to soft when I was in the pits.
Gotcha. Alright, we're gonna go green on this lap. So just remember the same procedure where you saw the 3, 2, 1 go. That is how we're gonna do it. Once again, if you see penalties on your screen, it'll get wiped out.
Do I got Team X play right in front of me?
Yes, and Luca.
Yeah, Luca, last way. It's not gonna happen like Virginia.
What? Oh. We see.
All right. Restart about to happen now.
Where are the other guys? I mean, I'm just with Danny
Right
and
with
Jaden.
you.
They were doing tire warming strats that you do not need to see.
Breeder. Snitch.
All right, so get ready for that countdown. It'll happen any second now. So get ready for the restart. So as the drivers come around the last couple of corners, let's sound them off once again. And with 16 minutes to go left at Indianapolis, it's all to play for.
Get ready, going
Brandon,
green.
I'm gonna stay out your way.
Good idea, because I'm going after Luca.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go!
Whoa!
There we go. Oh, and it's contact on the front straight!
It just said What is one. that, man?
Virtual safety car is deployed.
He just crossed over from my nose and then his bumper hit my front.
5,
All right, we're going to go around once. We're going to go around
3,
once.
2, 1.
I'm wrecked, man. I can't drive anything.
Marlon Young, what has happened to him? He's DNF'd out of this one. Now look at it after the race. Marlon Young getting wrecked out on the restart. That is huge. Marlon Young being a definite contestant in this race. Doing the same lap times as Luca Andretta. And too much damage from him. That is his race done. That is a bit of a shame there. But we are going to get another restart here. 15 minutes to go now. We are running out of time in daylight here as we're into the evening. The prime time for trick-or-treating. And if you are going trick-or-treating, be safe. If candy is open, don't take it. If you see a razor, don't eat it. I feel like I should say the right things, because if I say the wrong thing, somebody's going to hunt me
I'll
down.
leave the right side open.
Copy that.
So yeah, if you guys are going trick-or-treating, stay safe. If you guys are giving out candy, please don't give out razor blades.
So stay
That
on
is
my bumper
so
and get out of
last
the way
year.
quickly.
Come on now, you could do better. All right, here we go. The restart coming up now.
Get my nose on the bumper.
Get ready, going green. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go!
Here we go, and we are back underway once more. Side by side between the leaders in the DPI class, Danny Nasir round the long way, 3 wide in the back. Luca just about getting that car slowed down, goes a little bit too deep. Martin Webster tries to get to the lead. Yes, he does. New race leader in the GTE class, side by side between another Porsche in the background. I believe that is DeVille Park against Luca Andretta. Still side by side as they now hunt through the chicanes. Luca's just about sliding ahead as they hop through the curbs. And there you see the leader. He's already gone. As there we see the GTE class now. And Luca Andretti's going to be hunting down now. Brandon Smith trying to hunt down Danny Nasir as well. As they get back onto the banking momentarily, that Porsche is going to start opening its wings as it gets into the corners. Now look how much brakes the difference is between the top 2 drivers. Switch back potentially from Andretta. Don't see it, but he has the run. Into the grass, just barely on the rear of Martin Webster. Marlon Young is going to be cheering on his teammate from the sidelines now.
That thing is quick on the straights.
Luca now deep on the brakes. Can he get the turn? And he just about does. Can't get it to the inside. Needs to force Martin to make a mistake like he has done before. Oh, and there you see, hasn't happened. Martin going a little bit deep. It's going to compromise his line through the chicane. Bolted him off the curb. Luca gets a better run. 12 minutes to go. Martin has hold on for dear life for 10 minutes at the start of this race. Can he hold on for 10 more minutes? Or will Luca Andretta bounce back? 1.4 the difference between Brandon Smith, Danny Nasir. That battle for second is getting close as well. DeVille Park, he needs to get in the action now. This is his chance to get this race win. If he wants it, he needs to go get it. It gets later in the night now. Track temperatures are going to start cooling down. Luca around the long side. Tries to get a better run. Gets in the slipstream. How close can he get to that? Aston Martin into the grass once again. As he goes a little bit wide, it's losing him time. Across the line, 126.777 against a 126.773. Luca's faster that lap. 127.6 though. From DeVille as Lucas sends it around the outside once more. We go a little bit higher on the cam now. Door is shut. Webster stays ahead. Luca knows Martin runs very deep around this section. Can we see a move potentially? No, it's Luca, in fact, this time who runs a little too deep in the corner. Hopping over the curbs. Martin Webster still stays ahead. 10 minutes, 30 seconds to go, and then we have an extra lap here at Indianapolis. Into the braking zone now. Martin cannot look at the driver behind. He just needs to focus on the apexes ahead and nailing them. He needs to focus on his own race, because the more you look at the car behind, the worse. DeVille brings out the yellows momentarily as he runs deep off the track. Gets back on though. No yellow needed. Luca, he has found success in this corner, but in the expense of Martin running a little slowly. And there you see it's happened once again. Can Luca now pull the switch back? Oh, look how close they are as they come around onto the front straight once more. Time is ticking. They are under 10 minutes to go in this Grand Prix. Where does Luca go this time? Once again, looks to the outside. Does he switch to the inside? No, he doesn't. Commits to the outside. Switch. Both of them run deep. As we are glued to this battle.
Did you just blow up Luca?
No, they're both. You guys are both fine.
saw the fire?
Nope.
Might have just been CSP.
I was hoping he blew up.
Martin Webster hoping that engine can slow down a little bit, as Webster has a little bit of a gap now. But this is where Luca is so strong through this section of the track. You see, look how deep Martin runs through there, and then Luca able to pounce back, perfectly nailing that corner. Onto the banking once more, 8 minutes 30 seconds left to go. Luca now always found the inside, shoves it down, contact is made. You have to let him through back.
I mean, you have to leave space. Hey, don't send it like that.
Play nicely. But you guys are having a fun battle on here.
Yeah.
I was already alongside, and then he just cut me off.
Luca, not too happy with what transpired through there. Looked more like that Luca sent it up the inside and just couldn't get it. But we solved it just right then and there. Letting the drivers do what they gotta do. If you take out a driver ahead, you gotta give him back the position. And Martin Webster getting a bit of fans in the chat. As the Guyanese having about 9/10 now, taking that to his advantage from the collision and getting let back through. But how much can it get closed through the S section here? 7 minutes to go in this race. 8/10, 9/10. Get back onto the straight now. Looks like he's gained 2/10, Luca Andretti. And while we see that, positions are being made. DeVille Park. If he had never went wide down there, we would have potentially seen him. Don't worry, 48K, you can rewind the stream and catch back up on the racing. That has happened thus far, but I don't think you want to do it now because Luca Andretti on the rear of Martin Webster under a 10th. How has he gained 9/10 in a lap? Looks to the outside once again. He just loves using the outside. Tries to get it turned in. Martin shuts the door. Jaden Harrison 17 seconds ahead. He's comfortable with this race win if he can keep it up. But this is your battle for the GTE win. Who's going to take it home? Luca over the curbs. Tazio Ben gets the move back. Oh, side by side almost. Tazio losing out. As Martin Webster still holds on. 6 minutes left to go. Martin Webster holding up such a good defense. Oh, but for how long? Oh, Luca tried to go to the inside. Cannot. Forced to the outside, but very close. Into the braking zone now. Last time they were closer was contact speed. Oh, and Martin runs deep. And just like that, done and dusted for Luca. Martin Webster runs a little too deep, and that is his first place gone.
Jesus, it's hard to overtake here. Like, I can't see the corners when I'm behind him.
But one thing's for sure, Luca,
right,
you
let's do
are
it
now
again.
the leader.
Please, God, no.
5 minutes to go. As we say that, the leader is now catching up to P7 and 6. Let's shine some light between these two Jamaicans, Tazio Ben and DeVille Park, who's been trading positions earlier that we weren't able to see. 131.5, 132.3. So a little bit slower this time by for Tazio. But then hopping over the curb, but there you see, he's trying to gain back up 1.2. The difference, and what a race this has been. Despite the turnout numbers, CMRSC always giving us a show to the very end. Jaden Harrison has to be very careful.
Good awaited Tazio.
Jaden getting past Tazio. Getting that move done. Oh, and Danny Nasir. Oh, he slid the car. Corner exit, 4 minutes to go. I think he needs a late caution if he wants to get back in this. 1.9, 2.2, the difference between Luca and Martin. Luca has checked out. Out of this one. Unless he can make a mistake or something's wrong with that car, looks like Luca Andretta is home free. So the sun comes down. So many what-ifs in this race. What if Marlon Young never got into that collision early and was in this fight? What if DeVille didn't go deep early on? Potentially having himself a fight between the top two guys. What if we did see the likes of Cole Bradbury take to the grid, as well as Lance Nasir, who's been putting in some good lap times early on in the week? So many questions. Hopefully they can be solved and answered next week out for the final round of the IMSA Assetto Corsa Sports Car Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your final chance to get in on the championship. If you want to join in, get in the Discord ASAP. One more round to do it. It is at the famous Road Atlanta. Everyone loving that track. It's a nice flowing track. 1 minute 18s you should be seeing from those GTE cars and 110s, 111s from the DPI class. But it'll be one round to do it between Jaden Harrison and Danny Nasir for the DPI championship side of IMSA. And the GTE standings, Luca Andretta has just about sealed the deal, but we are not calculating the points fully because there's still a championship fight to go after. However, both of the drivers were not able to take advantage of those points. That is Daniel Taberner and Tavar Clark. Both of those drivers not here today, but they're both fighting for that final spot in Race of Champions, which segues to your question there. What is after IMSA Race of Champions? It is the final stretch, and it's one championship where it's all to play for. Every driver who has won a championship thus far in 2023 has put themselves qualified to be in a separate point standings with other drivers who have won previous championships to see who is the 2023 Caribbean Motor Racing Champion. All drivers are included in that championship. Hold on a second! Jaden Harrison! What's happened to him? Is he off? I'm not too sure what's going on with the standings here. Has Jaden fallen off the order, or has he just been overtaken? I don't think he's been overtaken. Not too sure anyways. I think Jaden is still in the lead. Yeah, he's dropping positions on our screen. But I think it's a false alarm, guys. Jaden Harrison is still leading. We're still good. Jaden Harrison is still our leader. Just on my screens here, it does say Jaden Harrison is dropping down positions. Just ignore that. So I think, yeah, as we can see, he's dropping positions, yet nobody's passing him. That is just a little technical issue from our standings, but that did give me a little bit of a...
He's driving so quick, now he's in last.
He's challenging himself now. But 15 seconds to go now. Oh, as Jaden Harrison.
The first challenge, 13 seconds.
Jaden Harrison almost running off the track. Almost subletting himself off. But no, 3 seconds left, so Jaden Harrison has the 2 to go. The timer has expired now, finally, after a long 1 hour endurance race. I kind of wish it lasted longer, because after the fights we've seen so far in this race, kind of want it to continue, but we're going to see that next week out. 2 to go for the leader. Jaden Harrison, what a drive from him, and he's going to gain 1 point in this. Actually, he's going to gain 4 points? 4 points. He's going to gain 4 points today. Pole position, 3 points, and then that race win against Danny Nasir. It's going to gain him up the championship by 1. And check this out. Look who he's catching up. Martin Webster. And Luca Andretti. Wow. But it is 1 to go for the leader. Harrison now does have 2 cars to overtake. What does he do? It's up to him. And interestingly, if this race were to end a little bit quicker, Jaden needs to get past Luca Andretti. But as it stands, Luca is going to have to pull out 1 extra lap, I believe. Which will sublent Martin Webster to P2, no matter what. But we're going to find out now. Let's see how quick he can get up to him if we're going to see another lap. But Jaden, around the final couple of corners, is going to do it. The points get closer, and it's 1 round to do it. But as it stands now, pop the champagne bottles, Jaden Harrison. You've done it. The 2023 Battle of the Bricks goes to Jaden Harrison in the GTE class. I don't know if he got past him, but Luca Andretti is still hustling now. Oh my goodness, that was close. Did he get him at the line? I think so. Luca Andretti. Is he still racing on? He might be. Danny Nasir, Brandon Smith coming around very soon. And there we see Danny, who's fought hard, but was not able to keep up with his championship rival. His championship gap goes down, but he's still the leader. Danny Nasir in the Acura takes P2. Very crucial for the championship. All points matter. Brandon Smith. Across the line, P3 for him. Remember, Jaden Harrison is your winner, despite what it says at the top of your screen here. But Luca Andretti coming around the last couple of corners. This championship is already his, but we're just not going to congratulate him until the very end. Luca Andretti, the Swiss Superman, is going to come across the line and take him another win, but this one not coming easy. Luca Andretti wins it here at Indianapolis. Webster finishes a good P2 for him. He's going to be very happy with that result. That is our race complete. All right, awesome stuff, guys. Congratulations to your top 3s of both of those classes. Massive shout out to Martin and Luca. Thank you for some fun entertainment at the very end of that race. Let's go through that GTE standings right now. So, your man in 3rd place, we have DeVille Park. DeVille, do we have you?
Yes, sir.
All right, DeVille, congratulations on the podium there. Great fight from you. We did see you had some good pace there, but we didn't see you at the end towards fighting the top 2 drivers. How was that race overall for you?
Yeah, it was a good race. I don't really have much to say. I just wish that more people would have came, but at the end there, I was going kind of slow because my fuel was kind of low, so I had to feel safe.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not too much to say.
Yeah, I got a P3, so it was a good news.
Pretty sweet indeed. Yeah, not too much to say, I agree, but you did have yourself a really good race there between yourself and Tazio. And yeah, we did see you early on with some good battles. So yeah, congratulations. I believe we can see you next week for the final round, as I think we should have a really good attendance, as we always do at Road Atlantic. Congratulations, though, on your P3.
Thank you.
In P2, it's the X-Play driver, Martin Webster. What a fight you had there. You've held off Luca Andretti for so long, and it just took that tiny little mistake to lose out, but you finish in a very respectable P2 for yourself. How was that race?
Yeah, it was probably nice, the fact that he didn't beat me all that bad this time. Last time, he was 15 seconds from lapping me. But yeah, I think Luca was nursing an injury. That kind of happens when you're so fast that sometimes he gets little those micro tears in his wrists, and he was nursing an injury, so he couldn't really give full attack on me. But it was nice to enjoy a battle and just to see how I can defend against him, because he's really good, and it was enjoyable. Even the first half of the race and the second half. But it's hard to keep the kind of pace these guys can do lap after lap and not make a mistake. They're really good, especially Luca. Hats off to Luca, man. Sorry about that. Too bad about Marlon. He got into a fender bender and then work call, so he has to head out back to work because he's doing night shift again tonight. So yeah, but it's all good.
All good, man. But one thing's for sure, you now know that to an extent you can hold yourself off against Luca and Andretta. That's some really good insight to take in as we get into the final round, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, and especially in a track where it's difficult to pass. But I think I had a little bit more legs on the straight where I can keep him on the brakes and stuff like that. But other than that, in order to drive like that lap after lap, I don't think I can. Well, not I don't. It's just I just can't. He's leagues and leaps and bounds ahead of me. So, but it was really enjoyable, and the car was really enjoyable to drive this time around. At least for the past 2 races, I really enjoyed driving the car. So it was a pleasure and good, enjoyable battle.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on that P2. Very good finish from yourself.
Thank you very much.
Can't wait to see this race on your Instagram too.
Oh yeah, this is going, especially that pass where he lost it at the corner. I told him it's going on my Instagram.
Oh man, can't wait to see it. Congratulations. And in first place, Luca Andretta. Luca, man, you had a bit of a tough time overtaking, and we heard you over the radio. You were saying how it's way too difficult to spot your braking points. Just take us through what you meant by that.
I mean, it's the braking point isn't the problem. It's, I mean, a combination of when you have a car in front of you and the surface, because it's quite bumpy in the braking zones in some corners, like T1. If you brake a little bit off where you normally brake, the car can start to bounce just that tiny bit, and you go 2 or 3 meters just wide off the apex, and you don't even notice it till you arrive at the corner. So that was one problem. And the second problem is Martin just being really good at defending. I mean, I really got to give it to him, man. That is some really good defending. I had no way past him at all until he made a mistake, and I mean, that's how it's supposed to be done. I mean, I'm tired today, but I mean, I still managed to, you know, get it, the dub ski. But I mean, I didn't quali as well today because I just felt like, all right, I'm gonna give myself a little challenge. You know, I'm physically exhausted because I had to work today on Saturday, and yeah, I just felt like just starting in the back. That's the first challenge. Why not? And I mean, yeah, it was fun. It was a good race.
Put some ice on that finger.
Huh?
Put some ice on those fingers.
I would love to see more last to first challenges from you. That was very fun to watch you come up through the field. But yeah, great racing there. And yeah, it is very difficult to get past the likes of Martin Webster. He's a very quick driver, but you managed to do it. You pulled it off. The pressure did work at the end. But yeah, congratulations on that race win. The championship is pretty much yours, but we aren't going to celebrate till the very end of it. So keep the champagne bottle closed for now. But that's going to do it. Congratulations on that race win.
Thank you.
1 round to do it. We are going to Road Atlanta next week, 7 days time to finally close out this championship. Thank you so much for joining us here. If you're in the stream and if you're still on the stream here, thank you so much for tuning in as we now head over to the DPI class now. GT class, you're free to leave now. Thank you for tuning in. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you in the next one. For the DPI class, we start off with Brandon Smith. Brandon, do we have you?
Yeah, you got me, buddy.
That was a tough race for you there early on, especially falling behind some of the GTE cars. But overall, you did catch up back. How was that one?
It was a bit rough, especially at the end when I started to push to try and catch Danny, especially trying to keep up with Jaden. He's an absolute fireball on the track. Overall, thought I could have maybe defended a little bit off of the final restart. Just good. He's just that kind of driver. And once he got around, then I kind of lost a little bit of confidence, but I came back to hopefully have a shot at Danny, but lost out a little bit.
You did manage to catch up back, though, through the order. I think that was probably the highlight of your race, going through every GTE car ahead of you. Were you struggling a little bit through there, or is it just a matter of there's no way to pass around here?
There's not really a good way to pass a GTE on the turns, but on the straights, I knew I could get around them. That's why on the final restart, right when I seen one, I just put it to the floor and just let it roar, and whatever happens at that point happens.
Well, luckily you did get your get back for finishing in the top 3 after VIR, so there is something to be happy about at the end of the day there.
Yeah, I had to get around Luca. I had to show him what a DPI can do.
Yeah, maybe we'll let you use the DPI for other series then. Maybe.
Sweet.
Congratulations, P3.
Thank you.
And in P2, Danny Nasir, the championship is closing up against yourself and Jaden Harrison as you go to the last round, so the points are getting a little bit tighter for you, but you finish in a very good P2 for yourself. Take us through that one.
Ahead wasn't in it to begin, so I was just not even paying attention, looking at the wrong places, not looking at some breaking points. So safety car brought me back in. I don't know, I think I probably did 3 or 4 pit stops in there, but you know what, finished okay. I wasn't sure about the counting down at the end, because I think 2 laps to go, it was showing me in the lead, so I was kind of uncertain what was happening there, and showing Jaden 44 seconds behind me, so I don't know what happened with the leaderboard there, but I figured just keep driving until I see the checkered flag, and that was pretty much it. So I'll take second.
Take second indeed. I believe the championship is now closed up by, I think, 2 or 3 points. You still have that considerable lead, but with triple points coming into the ending now of this championship, what are you going to be looking for towards the end of this one? Now that you've finished P2, it's just 1 round to do it. What is going to be your target here going in for the last one?
Well, get more points than Jaden by somehow or the other, finish ahead of him. I don't know how possible that is, but give it my best shot.
Your best shot indeed, and you definitely give that one off today, finishing P2. Congratulations.
Okay, thank you.
And in P1, Jaden Harrison. I know you're going to be a little bit busy right after the stream, so I'll make this one quick. You finish off winning this one once more. Another dominant victory. Another day in the office for you there. So just quickly take us through that one.
Had some competition today with safety car and made it a closer, which was excellent. I hope for that again. But that's just about sticking to the pace and keeping it consistent. I had a bit over fuel there, but we come through and some good battles there.
Yeah, nice, man. How was the lap traffic around here? Because a lot of drivers were complaining about overtaking around here. How did you fare with it?
I just stopped behind them until the sprints. No rush.
No rush indeed, and you managed to get that done. So same question for you that I've asked with Danny. You are now on the back foot of this championship. You've been in this situation before as well in the Caribbean Motor Racing Championship. 1 more round to do it. Triple points on the line. What is going to be your target around Road Atlanta as you come around there?
To finish first.
To finish first you got to finish. It's going to be very important for the championship around there, so I wish you best of luck until then. But this is definitely a good step in the right direction as you close up that gap. Congratulations on the win. Awesome, and that's going to do it for us here today. You guys are free to leave the chats now, top 3. And yeah, thank you for joining us here this evening. I'm going to go sign off the stream now.
Hey, Jaden, great job.
We're going to let them talk it on their own. What a race that was there. Despite the low turnout, we do thank all the drivers who turned up here today, and we still got a good race. It's very weird that the less drivers we have on track, the more action we get. As the sun goes down here at Indianapolis, we say goodbye to, what did it say up there? The racing capital of the world. And we go to the final round, Road Atlanta, one of my favorite tracks as well. Cannot wait to see what the drivers do. 1 round to do it. IMSA triple points, the grand finale. Who is going to take the championship between Jaden Harrison and Danny Nasir? In the GTE standings, well, Luca has summed up the title now. It's going to be between Daniel Taberner and Tavara Clark for that final spot for Race of Champions, which will be happening directly after. If you want to get into that action, their final championship of the year, it's a single make series where every single round is going to be a part of every championship. So we're going to start off with the DTM championship, followed by the NASCARs that we did earlier, BTCC, GT3, and it's all going to be a single make for the car that had won that championship. So it's going to be a very, very close series. Can't wait to see how that turns out. We say goodbye from IMSA here at Indianapolis. One round to do it, 7 days. Who's taking the title?